on today's episode of SUPWDAT. What's up with that is your engine's belt drive. Every internal combustion engine driving around right now has one. It starts off with these right here, which are known as drive belts or accessory belts. They're called this because they drive the accessories of the engine. That belt in the background is the timing belt, but we'll talk about that another time. This belt is also known as the Serpentine belt because the word serpentine means to move or lie in a winding path or line, which this does through those accessories. But anyway, these belts come in all different sizes, and it really depends on what vehicle they're in. Some have one, some have two, some even have three. In addition to different lengths, they can also be different widths with a different number of ribs or grooves. These belts are made of rubber with different types of fibers inside of them, and it's easy to tell when they need to be replaced because the rubber will start to crack or the fibers will start to fray and come apart. You can also check your owner's manual or your scheduled maintenance guide to figure out when to replace these. So these belts drive or turn the accessories on your engine. Things like your alternator, which charges your battery and runs all your electronics, and your water pump, which circulates the coolant through the engine. Those round pieces are called pulleys, and that's what the belt rides on. They could be smooth or grooved, depending on which side of the belt it touches. It all starts with the engine running, which will spin a pulley at the end of the crankshaft called a harmonic balancer. The belt will spin with this, which will then make all of the accessories turn. Things like your power steering pump, your air conditioning compressor, your water pump, you've got your alternator, there's a tensioner to keep the belt tight, and sometimes there's what's called an idler pulley just for a placeholder. The tensioner is a spring-loaded device that keeps the belt tight. If you wanted to remove the belt, you would just release the tension and take it off. There are also manual tensioners. They use a threaded rod or a bolt on one of the accessories. If this belt were to break, all of these accessories would stop working, which would mean it would become very hard to turn your steering wheel, your engine could overheat, your air conditioning wouldn't work, and your battery would die. And that's what's up with that.